Well, it's 85 degrees today, so we think that means
it's time for some warm season planting.
So baby, on the way to the garden center, I wanted to share this comment with you. Ready?
Yeah, let's hear it.
When a plant is sad, other plants photosynthesize with it.
I'm gonna say yes. Since we're living in the time of the Rona, we must wear masks. Garden store, how do you know what to pick? Any tips and tricks would be greatly appreciated. So here's what we're going to plant today. We got a few things from the garden center. We got some of the marigolds for the pest control, like what was recommended, some spearmint, oregano, 3 different kinds of tomatoes, and some red and green bell pepper. Alright, so here are the plants that we started indoors that we introduced a couple videos ago, and we realized that they are being defoliated. Something has been eating them, and you'll notice over here that some of them have holes in them. So we're pretty curious as to what it could be and where it came from. Oh, look, and I see something right there.
Oh.
It's like a little caterpillar. Maybe that's who's eating all of our plants up. If anybody has any idea what that could be, greatly appreciate an identification and some way that we can control pests in a natural way. The cages, because that's what people say to do. Alright, so we planted 3 different varieties of tomatoes. We got ourselves a 4th of July, which I'm assuming means that they'll be ready around 4th of July, but I'm not really sure. And some Roma tomatoes, which are my favorite, and some sun gold tomatoes, which looked very tasty in the picture.
Hey, so one of the comments we received was about how our garden bed was so big that we would have trouble reaching the middle, and one of the suggestions in the comments we received was to make a stepping stone pathway through the garden. Had this old invasive tree that we cut down in the yard, repurposing the stumps into stepping stones for the garden.
As we all know, we can't control nature, so we apologize for the audio on this video because it's pretty windy today and it's starting to rain.
All right, I don't know what this is. We have not planted on this side of the garden, and this is already growing. It doesn't look like a weed that I've seen in this area in my yard, which makes it even more of a mystery. Any ideas based on its small size so far about what it might be? Let us know.
Let us know. So it was agreed upon by a lot of you that we should be doing something to control pests, and one of the comments regarding that was planting marigolds, and I asked about that in the last video, and we were told that that's a great idea, so we went ahead and bought some. They're a nice natural way to take care of pests, and we're kind of just gonna plant them sporadically all around, and hopefully they help us out and control the pests that we have already found.
So originally, when we got the idea from the contributors on the comments that we should plant marigolds, we were thinking in the cinder blocks, as Fendi mentioned in the last video, but it turns out that the marigolds need to release their pest control chemicals into the soil, so they should not be separated from the rest of the garden. But we should do something to attract pollinators, and the recommendation was dwarf sunflowers. Thank you very much, SH. And we also have some eco outdoor planting mix, so this is what we're going to use to attract pollinators. Going to put this in the ends of the bed in the cinder blocks and then plant some seeds and hopefully get some beautiful sunflowers that will bring all the bees and butterflies and other pollinators to our garden. So I just want to remind everybody that if you're enjoying this adventure in gardening, please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that you are notified every week when we post a new video, and keep contributing on those comments. Give us your advice. We really want to be successful, and we want others to be successful too. This could really be a great resource for everybody. Thank you.
Alright, so there we have it. We've planted our warm season veggies, a variety of herbs, some marigolds for pests, and some sunflowers for attracting pollinators. And I want to say thank you to all of you for your comments, for your advice, for your tricks. It's been incredibly helpful, and I greatly appreciate it. We greatly appreciate it.
Yes, I greatly appreciate it as well, and I think all of you have really helped us catch the bug. But it's getting dark now, so we better call it a day and end this video. So,
thank
you.
you. Oh, darn.
What happened, Veggie?
I don't want to stick my hand in there.